Get your thoughts, because this is not a surprise that the president is doing it. It's not a surprise that we're outraged. But without me even looking at Twitter, I'm absolutely sure my feed is flooded right now with hate the game, not the player. Trump's doing what everybody else has done. Don't you remember Mark Rich? What do we say to those who say this is business as usual?
Well, first of all, the Marcus thing was thoroughly investigated, but I'm move on here. Does anybody really think Trump is not getting his cut? Does anybody really believe that all of these lawyers are making all this money and he's sitting there saying, oh, okay, that's fine? It is so fitting that this thing is going down in a flame of criminality, of criminals everywhere, of money flowing everywhere. It's a fitting end. He came into this thing like this. He's leaving like this. This is the perfect ending. Just bribe as many people as you can. Take your cut. Get your rake. But this is just wonderful. I cannot get enough of this story. But at the bottom of the thing, does anybody think the lawyers are getting all this money? Come down to Louisiana. I got a lot of things I can say. The 100 million acres out in the Gulf of Mexico right now, say.
Then help me. All right, so obviously we don't know that for sure, but I understand your point, the president getting his cut. We know the financial pressures.
I don't know for sure there's gravity, but I'm pretty sure there is. I can't see it. But there's nobody stupid enough to think that Trump is letting all these people get all this money and he's not getting his own. But go ahead. You're right. We can't prove it.
Okay, then if there's no one stupid enough to believe the president isn't getting his cut, why is it that so many people still stand with him? Right? Rand Paul has said if Senate Republicans vote to impeach President Trump, Republicans stand to lose a third of their party. How could any sitting member of the Senate think that, knowing even just this basic story?
You know, 40% of people in this country don't believe that the Earth is 5,000 years old. They got tens of millions of people that don't believe in vaccines. There are just some people that are hopelessly, I don't know, but naive. You can't call people stupid these days, but maybe they're hopelessly stupid. I have no idea, but at some point the country has just got to go alone, and we ought to move on with the other 60%. And that's just what it is. If you're so blind that you don't see what's going on with these pardons, that you don't see the money flying around, that you don't see the criminality, I'll be nice to you and ask you how you're doing and inquire about your children and your parents. But I can't do anything for you. And it's just like I'll be nice to you if you believe the earth is 5,000 years old and God made it in 6 days and rested on the seventh. It's wonderful. I don't have anything to do with you, and I'm not going to change your mind, and it doesn't matter. Everybody knows what's going on here. Massive criminality. This is.
Michael, this isn't the only story that stinks out there. I want to ask